stop missing out on leads? Should you use form fills or click to call in your ads? Hi there, my name is Dave Burnett. I'm the founder of AOKmarketing.com, promotionalproducts.com, and co-founder of Achievers.com, which sold for $110 million back in 2015. Let's get into it. Now imagine this. You're running a sponsored ad campaign and the clicks are rolling in. At least that's what your interface tells you. But the phone barely rings, or maybe it does, but your team can't answer calls fast enough and leads fall through the cracks. What if I told you swapping out the click to call button with a simple lead form could not only capture more leads, but also give you the control to follow up on your own terms? Here's how to decide what option fits your business. Key considerations. What's your business model? Do you have a high ticket complex sale? If your offer requires a conversion, trust building, click to call can be effective because it engages interested leads directly. However, if you can't answer quickly, the leads cool off. Do you have a lower ticket, high volume offer? If your product or service is less complex and you're focused on capturing a higher volume of leads, a form could potentially be a more scalable option. Forms give you the option and to nurture leads over time if they're not ready to buy immediately. Second thing, what are your goals? Is your goal immediate conversions? If you're looking for immediate conversions and have the team that can handle calls, click to call might be a great option. However, if your team can't answer the calls, a form is more reliable. And lead forms allow for automated follow-ups, giving you more control over nurturing. If your goal is to build a list, warm up leads, and close over time, forms provide an efficient way to gather information and nurture prospects via email, text, or other touchpoints. Now, 3, operational bandwidth. Can you and your team actually handle the calls? If you're going to go click to call, speed is key. They need to be answered within seconds. If you have a dedicated team ready to answer calls, go for it. This is a great way to convert. Otherwise, forms give you more flexibility and allow your team to prioritize those highest intent. Now, there's also the automation that you can get with forms. If your operations can't keep up with inbound calls, forms paired with some automated nurturing can reduce lost leads and maximize conversions. I want to give you a cautionary tale though. There's one client that we work with in the US who actually have a business that requires a personal touch. What they did was they were receiving calls in, and when they received those calls, they had somebody who was answering the phone, kind of screening the people, and that was taking a lot of time and effort out of that person's day. So they decided to automate. They decided to fill out forms and automate follow-up. Unfortunately, that reduced their conversion rate by 60%. When they switched back to having the person answer the calls and spending more time, their conversion rates bounced right back up. Just bear in mind that you might want to test click to call, answering the phone versus a lead form. You don't want to lose those leads that you're paying all those dollars for to get. If you can't guarantee a fast response to calls, switch to a form. Form capture leads regardless of the time and day and whenever they may be coming in. If speed to lead is critical and you have the operations to support it, stick with click to call or consider a hybrid approach. Maybe add a submit a form as a fallback if no one answers. Either way, you want to test both. Test your ads with a click to call version and a form submission version. Measure your conversion rates, measure your lead quality, but most importantly, measure your overall long-term ROI to determine which option drives the best results for your business. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.